Hey guys, so this is my second time making this video. I'm going to try and look up here. I'm not used to this. This is my first, technically my introductory video. So, I'm still getting used to the run of things. I just created a new account with YouTube, so that's that. Um, so basically, the reason as to why I'm on YouTube is because I actually was inspired by a few different people that I kind of follow on YouTube, and they're very candid about their experiences with certain things, and I really admire that, and I think it's a great outlet. I think it's incredibly therapeutic. If you're like me, you judge by my username, I do like to talk a lot, and I feel like as an individual, as a member of society, and you know, I have a lot to say. So, not that anyone cares, but I think it's therapeutic and it's fun and it's interesting, and so here goes nothing. So basically, some of the things that I want to talk about and that I'm interested in. Well, let me give you some contextualize it for you guys. So I just transferred to USC, University of Southern California, not University of South Carolina. Go Trojans! I'm majoring in psychology, and I'm also pre-med. So I'm studying. My objective is to become a psychiatrist. I would love to do psychiatry and neurology, but we'll see where that goes. I'm just kind of delving into the more hardcore sciences this upcoming semester after the summer, and that's when I'll really be getting more involved with that and really prepping myself for the transition. So, so that's that. And so being that I'm majoring in psychology, and given my personal experiences, I'm very, very, very interested in the field of mental health and mental health issues. I can't say that I'm a wealth of knowledge, but I'm definitely a wealth of experience, I guess, if you want to say. Not that I'm all-knowing or anything, but I have had personal experiences with those types of issues, be it friends, family, myself, whatnot. So I can talk about it for a little while. Some of the things in terms of mental health that I'm really interested in, and things that I would really like to study, not that this pertains to me personally, but I'm really interested in psychiatric illness, particularly schizophrenia. I think that it would be really, really interesting to work with people, patients who deal with these things, on a daily basis, and hopefully my career path will take me there. Some of the more, I guess you could say, non-illness related mental health issues I am interested in include self-injury. I'm very interested in self-injury, and I have my reasons for it. I'm also very interested in anorexia nervosa and bulimia nervosa, and any eating disorders. Again, due to personal experience with family and friends and whatnot. I mean, you'd be surprised how prevalent those issues are. I'm also interested in depression and any type of mental health issue I find incredibly interesting. In addition to, I'm in a student apartment, so I might pause periodically and kind of look over here because I hear people like running outside. It sounds like they're jumping out of windows and stuff all the time. So means USC, what can you do, right? I live right next to a frat house, so go figure. But anyways, some of the other things that I am really interested in, I'm interested in hair and beauty and relationships. Not that I can give much advice in terms of relationships, but I have been in one for just over 3 years now, officially. And I've had a great experience. I've only been in this relationship. I've never dated outside of this relationship, and neither has my boyfriend. So that takes work, and I feel like I have some keys in terms of making a relationship work. Again, not to say that I know anything about it, but I mean, being that I'm in one and I can relate to other people who are going through the same thing, or maybe relationship troubles, and whatnot. I swear. I don't want people to hear me talking because it sounds like I'm having a conversation with myself and it's kind of strange. So, yeah, so I really, please pardon me for pausing the way that I am. But anyway, so I'm going to try and keep this video relatively short because the last two I made, I already made two just to test it out. And I actually ended up on both occasions ranting for like almost 20 minutes. And I think YouTube caps it at about 15 minutes now. I don't wonder why they do that. I guess they don't want too much data on their server. I don't know. Maybe, you know. I know that once like certain members are allowed like unlimited time on their videos, but I think you have to have like 10,000 viewers or something ridiculous like that. So God only knows if I'll get there. But so anyway, so yeah, those are the things that I'm interested in. You know, you'll probably see me on here ranting on occasion. Just, you know, I like to do that. I mean, who doesn't, right? If you're like me and you like to vocalize things, you know, you'll probably see me on here doing that. One thing that I do want to make mention of is I'm not down for the internet trolling. And I know by saying that I'm pretty much inviting those types of people in, but please, like, if you're gonna leave a stupid comment on my page and you're gonna, you know, harass me or you're gonna, you know, talk smack, whatever, just do yourself a favor and just go elsewhere, because I'm really not down for that, and I don't think most people are. And I think that, you know what, I can be pretty mean on the internet. I can be pretty mean. Like, you know, I'm not big and bad, but I can be really mean with my words. So, just don't do it. It's not worth it. It's not cool. It's stupid and it's childish. And as far as I'm concerned, you have better things to do with your time. You know, you could say that I have better things to do with my time than to sit here on YouTube and talk. But hey, I mean, it's something I enjoy doing. It can be a pastime to me, and so I don't really think it's anybody's business. Why, you know, if you don't like the video, go elsewhere. You know, there are other videos on there. So, and I find that a lot with the self-injury videos. I know that there are a couple of people that I subscribe to, and they do talk a lot about self-injury, and bless them for doing so, because I really feel like people really need to start talking about it more, and being candid about the emotionality and the psychology and the dynamics that precede and are all related. All those things are interrelated when it comes to self-injurious behaviors, and I think that people really need to start being earnest about the complexity of it, and stop, you know, kind of demonizing it and making it kind of like a social taboo. But yeah, I mean, I see videos like, yeah, I think the other day I was watching Pink's new video, Effin' Perfect, which I absolutely love. I think it's a fantastic video, and I'm so glad that a woman in our society, in the media, is like willing to be like strong and really vocal about real life issues. I think that's great, you know, like like, you know, I really admire like Britney Spears and a lot of female celebrities, but I really feel like Pink is she unequivocally holds her ground, and she speaks for what she believes in, and she's not afraid to make a mockery of all the stupid things that go on in our society, and I think that that's really, really admirable. But anyway, so yeah, I was watching this video on YouTube, like, I think it was like last night or something. I just love that video. I think it's great. It's sad, but it's true, and it's unadulterated, and I think it's, you know, something that people really need to be aware of. But, you know, like, people were leaving, like, the most ridiculous comments, like, saying, because, like, there's a scene in there where a girl, self-injures in the bathtub, and, like, people were leaving the most heinous comments, like, oh, you know, like, if you want to kill yourself, like, they just want attention, blah, 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 blah. And, like, first of all, that's such an ignorant thing to say, because if you know anything about self-injury, you know that it's completely unrelated to suicide. Now, there is statistical data that suggests that people who self-injure or engage in self-injurious behaviors are more susceptible to attempting suicide. But, I mean, in my experience and people that I've known, that's not the case. I mean, it's definitely reflective of, like, you know, depression and depressive, you know, problems and circumstantial problems, but I don't really feel like that the stigma should exist. You know what I mean? So, so yeah. So if you're gonna leave some stupid comment, just go elsewhere. Seriously, do yourself the favor and do me the favor. And, you know, all you're gonna be doing is wasting your time. And I say this in a cautionary way, just because, like, I guess I can be kind of mean. So I'm gonna cut this video short, and I'll make another one about something else, because as an introductory vid, I think this is a little bit long. So, all right.